According to Article 29, persons with disabilities can effectively and fully participate in political and public life on an equal basis with others, either directly or through freely choosing representatives, which include the right and opportunity for persons with disability to vote or be elected. In order to increase the participation of persons with disability in the political sphere, the African Democratic Congress opened its platform for persons with disability to run for any political post.
I can tell you, before we hear from him, that Nigeria has never had the type of president we will see in Dr. Chike. So it's a special privilege for me as National Chairman of African Democratic Congress to present the expression of interest form and nomination form to a very distinguished compatriot who I know can lead the transformation of this country. He has done it in different capacities. And I'm sure that sitting there in the villa, he will inspire Nigeria to become a superpower country. He has inspired every community where he's been. So we have a lot of appointments outside everywhere, but we said we must be here to honor Dr. Chike, and so far he has very, very sterling qualities to take Nigeria out of where we are, whether it's our security challenges or any other challenges. Dr. Chike, I'm very, very honored. It's a privilege for me to, on behalf of our party ADC, to hand over the nomination form.
You can see that, sir.
Dr. Chike Okogun, the frontline disability advocate, indicates his interest to run for the post of president in the forthcoming election. He made this known while picking up his nomination form at the party's headquarters, Abuja. While addressing newsmen, Dr. Chike said he is inspired to make Nigeria a super community and take the country to a better place where there will be more inclusion of persons with disability in running the affairs of the country.
I will run a system, or I will include, when we get there by the grace of God, isocracy, a form of government of which all people have equal powers. So we persons with disabilities, the youth, students, the elderly, and all vulnerable persons, including ethnic minorities and even prisoners, will not be left behind. It is now time for meritocracy, where leaders are chosen according to the ability to lead, not persons chosen because of birth into homes that stole our commonwealth, but people are chosen to lead for their superior talents or intellects.
He also called on all persons with disability to get their permanent voter's card to vote in the person of their choice, and appreciate President Muhammadu Buhari for signing the Disability Act bill.
Whoever sees somebody who has done something good, clap for the person. I thank and clap for President. Please clap for him. President Muhammadu Buhari, who signed he first signed the Disability Act and then the Electoral Act. But because people have not been educated on what it is, they really do not know. If not for him and the Electoral Act, even though we know how we got him to sign the Electoral Act, and we'll keep doing that, we will not stop. But one thing I can assure you, I have spoken to the party hierarchy here, and they have given me commitment that that project we started in the Foundation Center for Ability Rehabilitation and Empowerment, CARE, to remove all barriers. ADC has promised that they will remove all barriers to political participation for persons with disabilities. And by so doing, we have identified that poverty is one of the challenges that is responsible for our low numbers in PVC registration. One, they don't even have money to buy the phones, to use their phones to register online. When they do, they don't have money to leave home, to go to the INEC registration centers to pick up their PVCs and back home. On election day too, they don't have money to get transportation to take them to the polling centers and back. We have been working with INEC, and I'm going for a meeting now with INEC on this same matter. But we are telling all political parties, and I hope they are listening, every political party should raise funds, stem the poverty challenge that is keeping persons with disabilities low, you know, at a low, giving us low turnout in PVC registration. As at this morning, we have about 55,000 PVC, you know, in the new continuous voter registration. We will ramp it up before the election. So PWDs, watch out. A fund is coming. The chairman will say it later. Francis Delano Roosevelt ran the state of New York in America and became president of America during the Second World War. He still remains one of the best presidents America has ever had. And guess what? FDR was sitting on a wheelchair and doing that. If it can be done in America, it can be done here.
The chairman of the African Democratic Congress, Chief Ralph Nwosu, promised to support all persons with disability who intend to run for any political seat under the party's platform.
We don't want Dr. Chike to be in the villa alone. We want to see PWDs in the National Assembly, Senate, House of Rep, House of Assembly. We also want to see a PWD as governor, man or woman. And we are going to donate the first 10 million naira to the PWD for making posters. So any PWD that is contesting under ADC and you don't have money to make poster, come, we will make all the posters that you need. We are going to fund the campaign, including the presidential campaign of Dr. Chike.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voicetv, Nigeria.